You walk into your summer garden and see a jungle of tomato leaves. The plants look strong, but the fruit? Hidden in shade, slow to ripen, and sometimes affected by spots or rot. Here's the big question every gardener asks. Should you remove tomato leaves or leave them alone? In today's video, we'll uncover the truth. You'll learn when pruning tomato foliage helps, when it harms, and exactly which leaves to target for healthier plants and tastier fruit. Why leaf removal matters. Tomato leaves serve an important purpose. They photosynthesize, creating energy for growth. But too many leaves, especially in August when humidity and rain are high, can cause more harm than good. Dense foliage traps moisture, blocks airflow, and increases the risk of fungal diseases like blight, leaf spot, and fruit rot. By removing just the right leaves at the right time, you can prevent soil splash from rain or irrigation, improve airflow and reduce humidity inside the canopy, speed up fruit ripening by exposing clusters to sunlight, make it easier to spot pests and problems early. Leaf removal is about balance, never stripping the plant bare, but shaping it for health and productivity. Step by step, how to remove tomato leaves correctly. Step 1. Start with the lowest leaves. The very first leaves to go are the ones touching the soil. When water splashes up from rain or irrigation, these leaves are the first to collect dirt and pathogens. Removing them reduces disease risk significantly. Tip: always prune on a dry morning so cuts heal quickly. Step 2. Target crowded inner foliage. Look inside the tomato plant canopy. If you see leaves packed tightly with no airflow, it's time to thin. Removing inner foliage allows air to circulate, which keeps leaves dry and reduces fungal infections. Step 3. Free up the fruit clusters. Leaves that completely shade developing tomato clusters can be pruned back to let sunlight in. This helps fruit ripen evenly and reduces chances of rot. But leave at least 1 to 2 leaves above each cluster to protect fruit from sunscald. Step 4. Remove yellowing or diseased leaves. Any leaves that are yellow, spotted, or curling should be removed immediately. These leaves no longer contribute much energy and often harbor disease. By removing them, you help the plant focus on healthy tissue. Step 5. Prune gradually, not all at once. Avoid removing too many leaves at the same time. Taking off more than 20 to 25% of the foliage at once shocks the plant. Instead, prune a little each week for steady improvement. Suckers versus leaves. What's the difference? Many gardeners confuse suckers with regular leaves. Suckers are small shoots that grow between the main stem and a branch. Unlike leaves, they will eventually form new stems and flowers, drawing energy away from the main plant. While removing some suckers is useful for managing plant shape, this is different from leaf pruning. Leaf removal focuses on reducing disease risk and improving airflow, while sucker pruning is about plant size and fruit load management. Knowing the difference helps you prune smarter, not harder when not to remove tomato leaves. It's just as important to know when not to prune. Don't prune the top canopy during hot summer days. Those leaves shade the plant and prevent some scald on fruit. Don't prune healthy leaves above fruit clusters. They provide energy for ripening. Don't prune immediately after transplanting or during extreme heat. Plants need extra leaf cover to reduce stress. Pruning is about helping, not stressing your tomatoes. How often should you prune? Pruning is not a one-time task. It's an ongoing process throughout the season. In most U.S. regions, you should check tomato plants once a week. Early in the season, pruning is lighter, just removing lower leaves. By mid to late summer, more inner foliage may need to go as plants get bushier. After rainstorms, recheck for soil splash on lower leaves. In drier climates, pruning may be minimal. A consistent routine ensures plants never become overcrowded and reduces the risk of stress from heavy pruning all at once. Regional notes for U.S. gardeners. Humid eastern states, Florida, Carolinas pruning for airflow is essential to prevent blight and mildew. Dry western states, California, Arizona less pruning is needed. Focus on shade to prevent sunburn on fruit. Northern states, Minnesota, Vermont cool nights plus morning do increase disease risk, so prune lower leaves and improve airflow. By tailoring your pruning to your region, you maximize benefits without harming the plant. Leaf removal and disease prevention. One of the biggest advantages of pruning is reducing late blight, Phytophthora infestans. This disease spreads quickly in damp conditions and devastates tomato crops. By removing leaves near the ground and those that hold moisture, you lower the chances of infection. Pruning also helps prevent fruit rot caused by leaves trapping water against ripening tomatoes. Tools and best practices. Use clean, sharp pruners or scissors. Dirty tools spread disease. Disinfect blades between plants with rubbing alcohol or bleach solution. Compost healthy leaves, but discard diseased ones far from your garden. Wear gloves if handling diseased foliage to prevent contamination. Extra tips for success. Combine pruning with mulching. Mulch prevents soil splash and stabilizes moisture. Water at the base, not overhead, to keep leaves dry. Tie plants to cages or stakes after pruning to support exposed stems. Monitor weekly. Pruning is an ongoing task, not a one-time job. Mini Tool Spotlight. Bypass pruners. A small, sharp pair of bypass pruners is the tomato gardener's best friend. Unlike bulky shears, they allow clean, precise cuts that heal quickly. This reduces plant stress and helps you remove only the leaves you want. Tomato pruning isn't about stripping your plants, it's about guiding them. By removing the right leaves at the right time, you reduce disease risk, improve airflow, and help your fruit ripen beautifully. Remember, focus on the lower and inner leaves, prune gradually, and protect your canopy from the harshest sun. Your plants will thank you with healthier growth and more delicious tomatoes. So grab your pruners and give your tomatoes a breath of fresh air. The harvest will be worth it.